Alright, gang. While I'm waiting for my water to boil as I'm preparing dinner, I thought I've actually gotten this a couple times, and I get it throughout regularly. Women in particular asking me about men's sort of texting etiquette, shall we say. So men, if you're watching, I'm going to encourage you to listen up, maybe try and work on things a little bit. And for ladies, this is to put you at a little bit of ease with it. Big disclaimer though, I'm going to make some statements, and just because I do does not mean that it is a hard rule. It just means that, some men, it is sort of a generalization, so it's not all men, no hard and fast rules here. But the question basically keeps coming to me is that men are not necessarily really communicative by text. And ladies, this is what I want you to know. First of all, men typically do not have the best communication skills as we do anyway. And I'm sure we've all seen all the studies and everything else about how women use like at least double, I forget what the exact number is, but I know it was at least double, if not like 5 times as much of words as men do during the day. And so even if your guy might be really, have to do a lot of communication and things at work, might be all the more reason why in his personal life he just is a little quieter and doesn't necessarily communicate a lot. Particularly through text. Women will send pages and all the emojis, and again, not saying that men don't, but in general, they will tend to be a little bit shorter, and not as responsive. Men that are watching this, I'd just like to throw out to you, try and at least, if you have genuine interest in the lady, please maybe ask some open-ended questions so you can get a response. Even if you don't necessarily feel like sharing a whole lot about your idea or your thoughts, or just simply say, hey, I'm so glad to hear from you today, but would really just like to be able to pick up this conversation the next time I see you or the next time we talk on the phone. If you can clearly communicate that you are not really in the communicative mood, that also helps to settle women's fears a little bit. And also to make sure that you're not sending the wrong signal that you're just not that interested. And so ladies, that's my caveat to you. While men do tend to be shorter in the text messaging conversations, less communicative that way than you are typically, maybe, or often are, then there is a caveat that there's a chance that he's just really not that interested in you. Long delays of not responding. And I'm not talking about during the day while he's at work. I'm talking about at night. And again, none of these are hard, fast rules, but there is a caveat to it. You do have to be able to decipher the signs, understand the difference between him sort of being a more traditional, generalized male, not that communicative, to actually just not having that much interest in you. So if you have questions, any more thoughts, this was a great one. Glad we got it in. And I have some boiling water, so I'm going to get to cooking dinner. Talk to you guys later.